Happy birthday, Eunice Faye. Anything you want to say to your grandmother?
I love you.
I'm going to say with a traditional happy birthday.
Yeah, there you go. Can't go wrong with that.
Hey, I'm sorry. I was looking in the distance like, what's going on? Happy birthday.
Y'all say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Twin phones.
That's scary.
Everybody standing up.
What kind of party is this, Eunice? Happy birthday at the church.
But he said he was doing that.
You were the lookout. You were the lookout. When I saw him in the church, what are they doing?
Men in church.
They can't lie in church, can they?
No, men in church. Quit it.
She didn't tell me she loved me back.
It's a real miracle.
It's a miracle.
It is too. That's my friend.
I've been going around this street right here. Oh, Lord, all these people.
It's gonna be all right.
And I would miss him.
To 70 with a daughter like me. Let alone with that crowning hour. I know it wasn't always easy raising us alone. You and I are so different in many ways. But they are, I believe, complementary. I just want you to know how much I appreciate all that you've done and all you've sacrificed over the years for us. You've always been there for us. Well, there was that one time at South Mountain where I begged you to go hiking with me since we didn't do anything like that together. And you went. Do you remember that?
I remember.
We were within maybe 50 to 100 yards from the top. And in the distance there was a tiny little rumble of thunder. Was that thunder? No. Then it got a little louder. That was thunder. Before I could say anything, she had turned. She was running down the path.
She
She
doesn't
doesn't
run.
run. And if you've ever been to the top of South Mountain, she looks over one embankment, which was an incline, or a decline really, about like this, and said, "You think I can make it down that way?" I said no. And at that point, I'm laughing. I can't run anymore because I'm laughing. She's leaping over boulders and single down. She's jumping over roots. She turns and looks at me and says, "Rachel, I love you, but if you fall and get hurt, I'm leaving you up here." So I couldn't run anymore. So I decided God probably had the best laugh of all that day, because when we got to the bottom, it stopped. Sun came back. So, skipping back to the past, I can honestly say whether we needed last-minute school supplies, help with homework that was due a couple of weeks ago because we were unorganized or maybe just had it lazy. Car repair or for whatever need arose, you name it, you were there. We're going to talk about that. You name it, you were there to help to the best of your ability. To this day, you continue to reach out and help whoever and wherever you can, except for the kitchen. Now, don't get me wrong. Beanie Weenies have their place in the world.
All right.
But I just wish you'd love to cook. Regardless, you are a wonderful mother and a great friend. I love you dearly. And I hope you live and are around for many years.
One of my first memories is of you. We lived in Raleigh, and I couldn't have been that big. But it's just, there's a story. My mom sitting, had me in the rocking chair, and she was just singing to me. Just little things like that. And I work with kids all the time, and I get to see what happens when parents can't be parents. And so I can say that I'm truly blessed to have had a mother. My mom, she took me out when I wanted to play football. She took me out. Now, my mom back then was like 105 pounds, soaking wet. She went out in that backyard with me with a football. And I'm surprised I didn't grow up throwing a football like But she went out and she threw that football with me. She took me to all my practices. I've just had an outstanding and blessed mom. So, Mom, I love you. There's nothing I can say that there's nothing I can give that would just tell you how much I do love you, I cherish you, and just think that you get to do this again in another, let's see, how many years were promised? 120 years? 100, we're going to give you a 120th birthday.
Don't surprise.
I'll be your last surprise.
You remember that time there was this really bad thunderstorm, and me and Mom were sitting on her bed, and it was in the backyard, lightning striking everything, thunder's crashing right after the flash. And I went to use the bathroom, and you were sitting in the hallway with all the doors shut, crouched in the corner. So I took my phone out, and I took a picture with the flash on without you knowing it. You jumped out of your skin. I thought you were going to come after me. But see, because your heart skipped a couple beats, I added time to your life, which means I get to spend so much more time with you. And for that, I am so thankful. I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Eunice. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you.
Now, how many of you know that's a woman's birthday song? We never sing. How old are you?
Since it's for a woman, we're not gonna sing that.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh.
Up.